for the first time ever, we saw the use of an alternate currency. I mean, I'm definitely sure you'd get in on this too, being a financial analyst. But David Barrow, the former Real Madrid man, because I'm sure he says that everywhere. Yeah, he tells his friend. He was signed using Bitcoin. Make sense of it.
Using Bitcoin as a means for paying for the transfer of a player, that was the first documented instance of that kind of transfer deal. So it represented a whole lot of things. And how big is this really? The cryptocurrency market currently is valued at over $1 billion US. Okay, and this opens up a whole lot of things. Yeah, the player has been signed for, even though it was undisclosed, the actual figure was not disclosed. The only thing they told us was that the payment was made using Bitcoin.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. But then if you look at it, it has a whole lot of implications. What it means is that Bitcoin itself is a volatile asset. Okay, so it could go north, it could go south, depending on what the club does with what they have received. It could actually have represented more value for the player that they have sold. I'm talking of for the selling club now. What they do with what they have received could mean a whole lot, yeah. So if we put that aside, let's not even talk about the kind of opportunities that will come when these kind of things start to happen often, like more players get signed using Bitcoin. In the accounting side of things,
okay,
let's look at the account reconciliation side of things. You know, reconciling, it makes the work easier to a large extent. You are in the bank. I've been to at least visit a reconciliation team. I see what they have to go through when you are using settlement reports from this place and that place. It's a whole lot of mumbo jumbo. Yeah. So, but then having all these resources available for you at your beck and call, that's another opportunity in its entirety. Yeah. So, but then in the NBA itself, there's this guy Russell, who came out publicly and said he wants his salary to be paid in Bitcoin. Yeah, yes. So this is getting more global. Yes. So a lot of people are talking much more about it. The clubs themselves are not left out. The big clubs themselves. Atletico Madrid have a token, a fan token that is tradable on cryptocurrency exchanges, and they trade over $3 million US to every 24 hours. Okay, the token is currently valued at close to $4.
Okay,
and it's a utility fan token. Now, what do they do with this token? If the club puts up a poll, there are certain decisions club wants to make. Yeah, they will put up a poll on their site, and the fans who vote on the eventual decision that will be made have to own this token in order to participate in, let me call it governance now. That's governance, okay? So they have to own this token in order to participate in the poll that has been put up by the club. And the club is contractually obligated to abide by whatever the outcome of that poll is. Now, it doesn't just stop there, owning the token. You have access to a whole lot of freebies and just a whole lot of stuff. PSG also have theirs as well. So this is another industry that is being opened up in football. Yeah, and I really think that along the line we'll get to see more teams beginning to adopt that kind of approach. PSG also are in that line as well. They have their fan token too.
Precious, one thing I noticed from how you were talking, thank you, that was brilliant, by the way. You seem interested about it. Is this something you want to happen? You want it to?
Yeah, I really want this to happen. Let me tell you why. I don't know how it's going to sit with you as a bank person.
Okay.
Yeah, but the truth is that I still feel that my money in the bank is not my money until I have it in my possession. Yeah, there are a couple of times I've wanted to do stuff with my money, and for whatever reason, I just don't have access to it. But if I have the bulk of my money in cryptocurrency and I have the private keys to my wallet, it is in my control, so I can spend when I want to spend. Yeah, so I think that in the future, I want to see more of these things happen. I want to see much more flexibility in the banking system. Yeah, I want to see less control. I think that the banks, to a large extent, have too much power. Well, this is a sports show. So, and we have a financial analyst here. So I'd like him to weigh in on this as well.
It's a Legbeta TV Radio.